everybody, it's Tiffany from Bump to Buff, and I'm here to show you how I make my breakfast. I had a couple of people ask me, okay, so you drink Shakeology, but what do you add to it? How much? When do you make it? So I thought the best way to explain it was to do a video so people can reference it whenever they need to. I wake up about 5:15, 5:30 every morning. If I haven't hit the snooze button 2 or 3 times and my children are behaving because they wake up at the crack of dawn with the birds. So let's say I get up at 5:30, which I do. I take my pre-workout formula. That takes about 15 minutes to kick in, and during that time, I am making my shake. The last 6 months, my husband and I have been drinking Shakeology for breakfast every single day. To say that it was an investment in our health is an understatement. It was the best investment we've made in our health regarding nutrition. So it may look like we add a lot of stuff to our shake, but it's actually really not. One serving of Shakeology is about 160 calories, so you have some room to play with adding extra stuff. As long as you're not adding too many calories to it. What we add to it is frozen fruit, powdered peanut butter, almond milk, that kind of stuff. So I'll walk you through each of the things that we add and show you how I make my shake. This cup right here is just frozen ice. Isn't all ice frozen? This cup right here is ice. Can you tell I've been up for a really long time today? Okay, so also, if you're looking for a blender, I'd highly recommend the Vitamix. This right here is the Vitamix Professional Series 7.0. It's awesome. And if you're making shakes every day, soups, blending all sorts of stuff, this is the type of blender that you want. Something that will last you forever. I think there's like close to a 10-year warranty on this thing. It's insane. Anyway, getting off track. With the measurements along the side, I usually add about 8 to 10 ounces of the almond milk. I use the brand 365 Organic from Whole Foods. It's unsweetened vanilla. It's about 40 calories per 8 ounces. So I add about 8 to 10 ounces, about a cup and a half. Basically, you add just enough to cover the blades at the bottom of the blender. And then I add my Shakeology, 1 scoop. This container I got for like $8 from the grocery store. It keeps it sealed and fresh. Sometimes these bags, when you start pouring the powder back and forth over the little ridges, it doesn't seal up anymore. So I invested in a little $8 container to keep this stuff safe, especially from 2 toddler boys who like to climb on my counters. If you have Shakeology, you know this is like gold. If it falls on the counter, you're sweeping it off, putting it back in the container. Okay, so I have 1 scoop of the Shakeology. And then I like to add my powders first before I put the frozen fruits and the ice in there. The PB2 is the powdered peanut butter, which if you haven't tried this, it's amazing. Go get some, grocery store, Whole Foods, it's great. It's about 45 calories per 2 tablespoons. I've been doing this long enough, I don't use my measuring stuff anymore. I just kind of sprinkle enough on there. I eyeball it to give it enough flavor. We basically want the flavor of peanut butter in the shake, and I just kind of know from doing it for so long. And then I sprinkle my cinnamon, my ground cinnamon in there too. So I have this, all these done here. This is another amazing addition to our shake. It's actually for desserts, smoothies. It's kind of a superfood boost. It's called Sun Food Superfoods Cocoa Nibs. Awesome. I'm vertically challenged. I'm 5'4", so I'm really short. So when I went to Whole Foods one day, I don't know what, for whatever reason, I looked up on the top shelf, and these were stuck up there, kind of next to the almonds, peanuts, that kind of stuff. And I thought to myself, what the? It looked awesome, so I wanted to try it after reading the ingredients, and I just thought it was amazing, and I've been getting them ever since. I even sprinkled them on my Greek yogurt for my snack, because they're just that good. just a little bit. It may look like I'm pouring a lot of stuff out here into this shake, but I'm really not. Some of the stuff gets clumpy and gets stuck, but again, it's just sprinkling just enough to get the flavor. You don't want to add too much. And when I buy my bananas, I cut them in half, and then I immediately throw them in a Ziploc bag and throw them in the freezer. So I have frozen bananas, and I add half of a banana to each shake. If it will close, work on that later. And then I add my frozen dark cherries. They're sweet. I guess they're dark sweet cherries from a grocery store. I add maybe, let's say, I think 8 to 10 fell on there. Just enough. I have small hands, so like if I were to grab a handful and just throw them in there. And then my organic blueberries from Whole Foods. The wild blueberries from their frozen section. And add just enough to give it flavor. Frozen fruits and vegetables actually are really good. They hold their nutrients longer than some fresh fruit and vegetables if you're wanting to keep them longer. So investing in frozen fruits for smoothies, etc. is not a bad option. I have a lot of frozen fruit in the freezer for this reason alone. And then my ice. Instead of blasting you guys with ice, I add my crushed ice to the shake. And you'll have to excuse me for a moment. It's going to be kind of loud. You can plug your ears like my two boys do. They always say, "Mom, tell us when you're going to blend it so we can plug our ears. It's so loud." So, oh, forgot my spoon. Gotta get my spoon. And my cup. Completely forgot my cup. Not prepared. That's what makes it fun though, right? So, once you have all your ingredients in your blender, set your blender on blend, and then you blend it. Then you have this amazing kind of smoothie consistency. Sometimes it can be pretty thick with all the frozen stuff that you add. So sometimes I will just leave it sitting in this container while I get the boys ready, do stuff, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then it gets kind of watered down. Or the option is to add some water to it and it becomes a little less thick. And for 99 cents you can get a huge bag of these smoothie straws. They're ginormous, which makes it a lot easier to drink. And then I add the shake to 2 of these, one for myself and one for my husband, for breakfast. And that's it. So in about a matter of, I don't know how long this took me, 5-ish, 8 minutes, with all the talking that I'm doing and forgetting my straw and stuff, it's pretty quick. And then you have basically superfood breakfast. So I will leave the website here at the end of this video. If you have any questions about ingredients or comments, feel free to contact me, or you can visit the Shakeology website and see just exactly what's involved in this amazing superfood. And again, you don't have to have it for breakfast. You can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner, whenever you want. No rules. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Any questions? Contact me. Have a great day.